I could to help.
Oh, yeah, like encouraging Paul to stick around so he'd cause trouble between Angela and me.
I think we should continue this conversation when you're not so upset.
Look, if you wanted us to stay together, you'd have kicked him out as soon as you found out what was going on.
There were complications. Angie had made her commitment to...
Ah, the hell with it. Nothing matters anymore.
Where are you going?
To cancel my ticket. As soon as I've fixed up a few things here, I'm heading back to Melbourne.
I'll let Angela know.
Don't bother. As far as I'm concerned, we're through.
If that's the way you want it. I'm sorry.
Why should you be sorry? You've got everything you wanted.
All set.
Yeah.
You did the right thing with Rob.
I hope he and Angela can work things out.
Well, as long as you keep right out of the way, I'm sure they will.
Don't worry about that. I'll check into a hotel and get Hal Mason to send me to the Melbourne office.
Hello, Woombye Riding School.
Fiona, I have to speak to Paul. It's urgent.
I'll put him on. It's Patricia.
I'm glad you rang. I suppose you're not expecting me back at the house, but...
That's why I wanted to catch you before you left. There's no point in staying away. Angela's on her way to Paris, and Rob is going back to Melbourne.
Oh, what happened?
Angela felt she had to get right away from both of you to sort herself out. She left before Rob arrived.
Or make him go after her.
He doesn't want to.
He knows about us.
I had to tell him. Angela was in a very bad way before she left. If he'd caught up with her...
I understand. I wish she wasn't alone.
She isn't. She's traveling with a friend of mine. If you want to write to her...
We'll talk about it when I get back. I'll see you about 3.
Bad news.
Angela's on her way to Paris. Rob lost interest going after her when he heard about us.
Courtesy of Patricia, I suppose.
Yes.
I might have known. Those two never had a hope with her around. Oh, sorry. I'll keep my opinions to myself.
You're allowed to say what you think. Why didn't you tell me the Hamiltons destroyed your baby's grave?
Who told you about that?
Alan mentioned it yesterday. He said how you're getting a stonemason in to put up a new headstone.
Oh.
It made me understand how you must have felt at the time. Oh, why you were so down on the Hamiltons.
I see.
Why didn't you tell me? When I had a go at you.
Oh, it still upsets me to talk about it. And I was very hurt to think you didn't trust me enough to give me the benefit of the doubt. Come on, let's go. It's a long drive.
Okay. But can I ask a favor first?
Yeah?
If I've got a problem, can I start coming to you for advice again?
Anytime.
I'll be out for the next couple of hours.
I've got it down, Lindy's exhibition.
Yeah. I have to shake the moths out of my wallet.
Mr. Mason, the dealers' conference. The printers are pushing for the itinerary.
Why didn't you remind me about it?
I did. You said you'd finish it last night.
Well, I obviously didn't get round to it. But you better finish it while I'm out, and I don't want any mistakes.
I warn you to be careful when I go and blow it.
Oh, he did say he couldn't help himself.
It wouldn't have happened if I hadn't put him on the spot in front of you.
Yeah, but if you have to watch every word...
It'll get better.
Keep talking.
He's basically a very fair man. He knows what he's doing, and he won't like himself once he thinks about it.
I'll take your word for it. Let's find that itinerary.
Okay, after lunch.
Well, forget about lunch. I want to get it done by the time he gets back.
Neat, eh?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's a bit old for Davy, isn't it?
It's mine. Mum thought if I had to get up every 3 hours to give him his feed, I might as well do it in style.
Yeah, you see, it plays a tune when it wakes you up.
Nifty.
Yeah, I bet you wish you had one when we were growing up.
Didn't need one. Beryl had a built-in alarm clock. She used to wake up 10 minutes before every feed. Yeah, well, better see what Rosie's left for lunch.
We'll be out in a minute.
I feel so sorry for him.
Me too.
Why don't you ring your mum and say something? Or you could pretend you're ringing her to thank her for the flowers. And then maybe you could get her not to wait for the christening to come down.
Dad'd skin me alive if he found out.
Well, do it after he's gone to work.
It really worries you, doesn't it?
I can't help it. I want them to be back the way they were. I want Davy to have 2 proper sets of grandparents.
The school's laying on the exhibition so the students can have a showcase. The whole place will be full of proud parents.
You should feel right at home then. I must have left the keys in the bedroom. I won't be a tick.
Do you want me to take it?
Please. And would you tell whoever it is that Fiona will be back this afternoon?
Hello?
Am I onto the wrong number? Fiona Thompson's.
Oh, yes, but she won't be back till late this afternoon. Can I take a message?
No, thanks. It's Kevin Palmer. I'd like to speak to my mother if she's there.
Oh, she certainly is. Hang on a sec. It's your son.
Oh. Hello, love. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine. How's Lynn and the baby?
They're okay. Lynn said to thank you for the flowers.
It was a pleasure, love. When are you going to send me some photos?
You could take some home with you from the christening. Could come down earlier if you like.
When is it going to be?
We haven't set a date yet, but we'll let you know as soon as we organise it.
I don't think I will be able to get down early, love. Look, I'm sorry, love. Someone's waiting for me. I'll have to go. Tell Susie I'm writing. Give Lynn my love and tell her to give Davy a kiss for me. And please send me some photos.
I will.
Bye, love. I love you.
Bye, Mum.
How'd it go?
I don't reckon she'll make it back before the christening. Well, some bloke answered the phone. Mum was going out with him.
Well, he may just have been a friend of Fiona's.
Maybe he wasn't, too.
Have you spoken to Hal Mason yet?
Oh, Gordon, give me a chance.
I want to know by the morning what their accountants say.
I've got a lot on my plate.
We've done all we can for Angela. I think it's time you paid a bit of attention to me.
I will talk to Hal Mason when I'm more in the mood for business.
And what am I supposed to do in the meantime?
I'm shooting through now.
You sure you won't change your mind and stay? You really should be here when Angela gets back.
Wouldn't do any good.
Have you called, Melvin?
Yeah. If Beryl rings, tell her I'll get in touch when I get home.
We will. I can't tell you how sorry I am things didn't work out.
Thanks, Mr. Hamilton. You've been really decent to me. I won't forget it.
Take care.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I think I might go out to the pool for a while.
We haven't finished our talk.
You certainly know how to pick your time.
I passed off a perfectly good job because you said you wanted to back me in the business. Now I'm hamstrung until you come up with the money. And the people I'm dealing with do have other offers.
I'll call Hal in the morning.
Forget it.
Gordon.
I accepted your offer of help because I thought it'd bring us closer together. It seems to be having exactly the opposite effect.
I can't help it if your stupid pride keeps getting in the way.
I don't need Hal Mason or the Ramberg accountants to tell me what is or what is not a good investment. Keep your money. I'll make my own way.
Don't worry about Beryl. I'll break the news.
Thanks.
You take care, you hear?
I'll be fine.
Drive carefully, Rob.
Wouldn't blame me if you flattened me.
Waste of energy.
She was never unfaithful to you. Do you believe me?
You reckon that makes it any better?
I never meant to break you both up.
Don't take too much notice of anything he said. He's not himself right now.
I did all the talking. You should have heard me trying to justify myself.
You did try to do the right thing.
I did what I wanted to do. I knew I should have been out of here before they got back from their honeymoon. I stayed because I wanted to be with Angela.
Well, you can't help the way you feel.
She's another man's wife.
I think we all have to accept the fact that the marriage was a mistake.
It could have worked. Angela should never have left without seeing him.
Why don't you write to her?
I don't think that's a very good idea. If they're going to have a chance, I have to cut right out. I'll be long gone before Angela gets back, and I won't see her again.
Not even if she wants to see you?
As far as I'm concerned, she'll always be Rob's wife.
It's rather extreme.
You have your standards, I have mine. I don't believe in divorce. Why don't you write to her? Tell her to go back to her husband.
I'm not used to it yet.
Oh, you're doing fine.
Sharing a room with a baby has its moments. It's like being a kid again.
I remember when Mum put it up. Your Dad does too.
Yeah, we try to watch what we say in front of him. So many things seem to remind him of her.
Oh, it's wrong they're not together. Losing a baby was terrible. They should be helping each other to get over it.
We're doing what we can. Kevin rang your mum earlier. I mean, the more we talk to her about Davy, the more likely she is to want to come back.
I feel so sorry for her. She can't be having too much fun up there by herself.
No.
Welcome home. I don't reckon, Nails. I can manage. Oh, I didn't think you wore anything that bright.
I'm doing lots of things I haven't done before.
You sound as though you've been having yourself a good time.
I've never done so much gallivanting in all my life. I went to an art show today.
Really?
My first original. And a piece of pottery.
Oh, I am impressed.
Hal's daughter did it. He bought a whole lot of it and gave me those. I hope you don't mind, but I'll ask him to bring her around for dinner one night this week.
Oh, of course not.
The only thing I haven't done is look for a job.
Who cares? Just nice to see you enjoying yourself so much.
I should have stayed back to help you. You look worn out.
I bought some instant reviver with me. Ta-da!
You'll have some with dinner.
Well, I feel like some now, and I hate drinking alone.
You've twisted my arm.
Come on, let's sit down. I've got a lot to tell you. Oh, will you do the honours? Fiona Thompson, hello. Oh, Max. How are you? I'm sorry, she's still in Melbourne. Oh, well, could you get one of the other girls to fill in for her tonight, and I'll tell her to come straight back tomorrow. Oh. Yes, I see your problem. Oh. Max, just had a brilliant idea. Look, there's this good friend of mine who's a very experienced waitress. Yeah, I'll tell her to come over and see you. Not at all. Glad to be of help. Okay. Bye. Oh, are you in luck? Jill's restaurant opened earlier than they expected and they're desperately short of staff.
I'm not doing it.
I thought you said you wanted a job.
I couldn't cope in a flash place like that.
Oh, come on, you could bluff your way through.
No, I couldn't.
Oh, here, have some Dutch courage.
You'll just have to ring them back and say I can't make it.
And I thought you were serious about wanting to be independent.
I am.
Oh?
You don't fight fair, do you? All right, wish me luck. You just have to wait until tomorrow to tell me the news now.
Yes, it might be better.
What do you think?
Few worries.
Any messages?
On your desk. Nothing urgent.
All right, see if you can get Lindy on the phone for me, will you?
Fine.
Finished the itinerary?
Yes. The hotel I've suggested has got first-class convention facilities, and they said they'll give us a 30% discount.
They'd give 50 if you push them. They're renovating and it's a mess.
I've asked around. Everyone said it was fine.
You should have checked it out personally.
I haven't had time. I'll find something else.
Don't bother. It'll be faster if I do it myself.
I like to finish a job when I start it. I'll get on with my work.
Just a minute. You got something on your mind? Let's hear it.
It's personal.
Off the record, then. Forget I'm your boss for 5 minutes.
Okay. I want to know if this is the deal I'm getting from now on. You getting at me through my work.
You make a mistake, you'll hear about it.
I did the best I could do without a proper briefing.
Point taken. Well, the rest of this is fine. Just check out the hotel and hand it back to me tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
I have a reputation for being impartial at work. I intend to keep it, even with you. I'm very fond of Di, and I know you'll end up hurting her. You youngsters are all the same. 6 weeks is a long-term commitment.
Not with me.
We'll see.
Hal Mason's still giving you a hard time?
Well, he was, but we sort of had it out. I think it'll be okay now.
Be careful, though. No matter what he says, he doesn't like anyone getting the better of him.
All he can do is fire me.
And if you went so would die, he'd hardly risk that.
So what can he do to me?
Wayne tells me that he spent a lot of time with Beryl at Mumbai.
He was being polite.
Has he seen her since?
Yeah, but I had to talk to Di about it, and she said there's no way he'd use Mum to get at me. It's not his style.
When people get involved, scruples do tend to go by the board.
You want to top up?
No, I'm right, thanks.
You think I should say something to her?
It's awkward. Beryl's bound to resent it.
I know.
Just wait and see what happens.
Okay. I never thought you'd do it, you know. Go out with another guy. Dad'd be knocked for a 6 if he knew.
Yes, he would.
When do you think Rob will get here?
Oh, sometime tomorrow. Probably stay at Albury overnight.
I feel so sorry for him.
There's not much we can do. He let me know.
Thanks.
Well, it's about time I did a bit. I didn't give my own kids much time when they were growing up. Trucky's life keeps you away a bit.
No, I've never heard any complaints.
I'd still do it differently if I had another go.
I wish you'd had the chance.
Good kid, Lynn.
Oh,
that's right.
Great. People keep spoiling him with all these presents. All the christening things will start arriving soon. Kev rang his mum today. She'll be coming down for it.
Yeah.
Phone, Dad. Patricia Hamilton.
Hello, Pat.
Hope I haven't interrupted your meal.
No, we eat pretty early down here.
Suppose you've heard from Rob?
Yeah, it's bad news.
I feel terribly sorry for him still. I did warn you.
Well, don't worry. We'll take care of him when he lobs. How's Angela? Is she okay?
Oh, not really. But being overseas for a while will help.
Any chance I'll get back together again?
I wish you could say yes. It must seem like you're getting nothing but bad news lately. First Beryl, then Rob and Angela.
Oh, what about Beryl?
Didn't John tell you?
I haven't spoken to John for a while. She isn't sick, is she?
No.
Well?
She's seeing someone. I'm sure it's nothing serious. She's bound to want to get out and about a bit.
Yeah.
Promise me you won't let it worry you.
Well, not me. Got too much on my plate down here. Listen, pal, I better go. I'll speak to you later, okay?
Okay. Bye.
Love is very strange. It can come and go.
It can happen when you are young or old. When it comes from nowhere. When it comes, it changes